Hi, you guys. How are you? I was sitting outside because it's nice, and I got to download, and uh, someone needs to just stop. Uh, they are throwing shit at you still, and they were warned. And I mean, when I say warned, like karma's already started, and they were warned, and they were told to stop. Now, I just heard they won't listen, and you have a mission. They're not listening. You have a mission. I want you to lay and pray. That's what I heard. So, collective, if you feel off or you feel weird today, that's why. Lay and pray. If you can't lay, just try to keep your mind calm, because what they're doing will have an instant kickback, and you will have to do nothing because you will not be touched by this. All right? That's what I mean. So, you may feel off or like daisy, but that's it. This is fucked up, and I hate to. There's no other way to say it. They're challenging the Most High. That's the level of stupidity we're dealing with, collective. So, I went and found. They guided me to a deck. I'm using my the extra deck here from Intuitive Kev, and here's the signs. I have like a whole pile here. These are the signs that came out. The only one that landed on the floor was the Libra. So justice is here, again, challenging the Most High. We have Virgos, we have Libra that landed on the floor, we have low vibrational Tauruses and Capricorns, okay? So we have low vibrational Taurus, Capricorn. Make sure I'm doing that right, okay. Low, like Virgo, Capricorn. And we have Gemini. Now, Gemini came out with this sidewalk gang, like a promiscuous, so Jezebelian energy. This could be somebody you have children with, okay? Who was in a union with, like they chose somebody over you, collective. Can't even pick it up, all right? So this is somebody that it was, acting single, and they shouldn't have been, all right? So that's where the Gemini came out, and then we had the Capricorn and the Taurus in the reverse. Now, Virgo and Libra came out shortly after that with trying to do magic because they want to be in charge. So they're still trying, like they've been trying something new. This is giving like new magic. They're trying a new spell, okay? So we had illusion, dirt digging, and then alpha. Somebody wants to be the big man on campus, right? Of a coven. It's giving take the mantle. They're trying to prove themselves, but guess what? They're so far from it. They're so far from it. They have no fucking clue. They gonna find out though, because you are here for a purpose. They cannot interfere. They cannot block. Okay, they cannot hinder what God has you here to do. This is being exposed. So there's corruption, bribery, okay, coercion, because they want to affect this right now. They want to know how you know what you know, and they don't want you in this energy. So they're throwing different magic at you, okay? But what I'm getting from this is the kickback is instant, and I mean it could lay someone out for good to where they take a very, very long nap, because you collective are being seen in this energy. Sweet and compassionate and empowered. This is very far from where they wanted you. This is the image they put forth to the public for themselves, while they made you look like this. Pretentious, always in the victim mentality, maybe always needing money, having problems and addictions, right? But collective, look at this. The emotional manipulation and the bullshit and the games that they used on you here to gain knowledge, access, power, status, they're all being proved wrong. Charlatans, fucking frauds, fake spiritualists, they are freaking, well, here we go, we got the narcissist. Okay, this says malignant one, covert, who's done too much, too often. Let's challenge God, because we're smarter than our creator. They did not know who the fuck you were, collective, spiritual rank, all right? They wanted access to you. That's what they wanted. They wanted access to this because they want to shut you down. They don't want you here, right? They didn't listen. They were warned. So God said, you want to throw, this is what they're doing, possibly a mixture of poisoning and candle magic at this moment. Some graveyard magic, most likely. I can taste dirt, so probably. Because here they are, that's where they want you, insecurity, doubt. But that's where they are. God said, you want access to my collective? You want to poison them? You want to be toxic? You want to send bullshit their way? I'll give you access to this. And you ain't built for tough. You don't got a heart like a, Chevy? I'm probably getting that wrong, but you're like the least, you are so far from that. You are nothing but a shell of a demon. And I'm gonna fucking show you. Collective, you might have had animals get sick. You might have gotten sick. You might have just noticed some weird little things. That's part of this, okay? But guess what's gonna happen? They might lose an animal. They might lose a loved one. They might expire themselves, because at this point, it's not okay. You, collective, are safe. You are protected like you have no idea. You're anointed, okay? So stay, like I said, lay and pray. Keep your mind calm, all right? There's nothing they can find on you. There's a whole fucking lot. This group's gonna be nailed down, nailed to the cross for. Well, probably put in the lake of sulfur. I don't know if there's room in Satan's mouth, but they might find room. If you've read Dante's Inferno, you know what I'm talking about. You've healed, collective. Why? Because you stayed with an open heart space. You kept your heart open through everything that they went through. That narcissistic, honeymoon phase of abusive relationships, whether it's, trigger warning, any kind of abuse. That's why they keep you on the hook, honeymoon phase, right? I'm sorry that I beat the shit out of you yesterday. Here's 2 dozen roses. I love you. Let's go to dinner. Oh, I'm sorry I yelled at you and talked down to you in front of your friends and made you feel this big. Here's a new car. Here's a jewel. Here's a bracelet. Here's a puppy. I'm gonna change, I promise. I really thought about what I did. I'm a different person now. Don't worry, collective. Your spirit team is on this. They see your glow up. They are fucking jealous and infatuated with so many things about you, to the point where they fucking hate you. Love, hate, love, hate, love, hate. And this is a battle that has been going on probably for years. These are the type of people who work covertly. They send people in to attack you, to stop you, to block you. You get smart, you wake up, you leave. Then they send somebody in who is a better actor, right? Does the same thing. So if you've noticed, you've probably ended that cycle at this point, because they are just trying the most. I am telling you, they're not coping very well either, because I think that they really do know they're fucking caught. They're caught. They know they're caught. Yeah, they know they're caught. No more gossiping. No more trash talk, because you are not who they thought you were, collective. And they are gonna find out. See if there's anything else. This was just a crazy ass download. Yeah, look at that. The law. We have law. What's here? Oh, and shocking. They probably should have stopped. Oh, there's impersonation. That's fraud. Oh, did they try to steal your ideas? Block your solar plexus? Block your sacral chakra? Oh yeah, look at that. We got intellectual theft. Oh, and then we got a Scorpio. LGBTQIA could be somebody of the same sex. Who's a fucking liar? It's over. And you know this. They're gonna end up alone. All right? They're not the cool guy, collective. You are. Just know, game over for these fucking stalkers, these gang stalkers, these people who lied about every single thing. God, source, God is making sure it's over. So you're safe. Just know that, okay? Crazy ass fucking download. Don't challenge God. Bye.